I have a feeling that this could be the day that something happens with Jimmy Garoppolo. Two things we got to talk about. One, Deshaun Watson. Something's happening with him today. If his charges are criminal, then he's not playing anywhere probably ever again. If they're civil, he can get traded today. And according to Daniel Jeremiah, everyone in the league, or he's talking to, expects Deshaun Watson to go to Seattle. Yikes. So it seems like everyone thought Jimmy Garoppolo was the next domino after Russell Wilson. Well, actually, it's Watson. And Jimmy's after that. So once there's clarity with Watson, Jimmy could happen. The other thing is the Niners love Friday news dumps. Greasy was last Friday at 4:30. Lynn was Friday at 4:25. And the trade for the number 3 pick was a Friday at 10 in the morning. And my theory here is that they made the DeForest Buckner trade on Monday, and everyone crushed them for the entire week, and they learned their lesson. Anyway, what do you think? Why this could be the day that Jimmy gets traded?
I got a feeling. I feel like this could be it. I mean, let's be real, that the hard deadline for the San Francisco 49ers is Monday morning. They need to get Jimmy off of the books before the legal tampering window opens up and free agency truly begins, even though they can't sign anyone until the 16th. And so it becomes a question of, if not now, when, right? Mm-hmm. To me, this is long enough for the surgery to have taken place, a few days of recovery to have begun, and for a doctor to come in and say, well, the initial healing has begun to happen and it looks positive right now. To me, Friday feels like the day that it happens. We could get more information on Deshaun Watson. I don't think that there will be anything settled there until he closes out all those civil cases. There will always be the cloud hanging over his head that potentially one of those civil cases goes to court and some details come out. That would be a worst case scenario for Deshaun, is more details to come out about what actually transpired.
Still, I'm not trying to say what should happen. I'm trying to read the tea leaves here. And I think if these are civil charges, he could get traded today, Deshaun Watson. I think there are teams that might be interested in Jimmy Garoppolo, like Pittsburgh. That's probably much more interested in Deshaun Watson under the right circumstances. I mean, no one really knows what happened with him other than that he went to every single massage therapist in Houston, which is weird in and of itself, but no one really knows. I'm not saying that 22 women are lying. Of course not. But no one really knows. And if there's civil charges and he's already missed a year, I could see a team that's already morally relativistic. The Seahawks drafted Frank Clark. I mean, not like they care. No. I can see a team, and that's what Daniel Jeremiah is saying. Like, it's going to be Seattle if it's anyone. So these could happen today.
Yes, it is another domino, and all of the teams that don't get involved in that will then feel the pressure, right? It becomes a game of musical chairs. Eventually, somebody's going to be left without a seat. And so people start to get desperate at some point.
I would think so. But, I'm wearing my quality control thing right now, and I only do this for the 49ers. No one's asking me. But if I were helping the Colts, and I'm not trying to be a jerk to the Niners and ruin the trade value of Jimmy, I would just say, really, do you really want to trade for Jimmy, or is there someone in his tier that you could sign? And I know a lot of people think Jimmy's like a top 15 quarterback. I happen to not think that. I think you could sign Winston. You could sign Trubisky. You could sign Marcus Mariota, Tyrod Taylor, and get pretty much the same tier of production for way cheaper. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. Definitely could get the same level of athleticism, the same level of skill out of them. But as far as confidence in the locker room, I really do think you have to acknowledge that. If I'm a veteran and you talk about Jimmy Garoppolo coming in, I know he's a guy that has won. And I get that that's sort of humorous to 49ers fans, but it has real value to other teams around the league. When you look at Mitchell Trubisky, if he's coming in, is that going to inspire confidence in me as a veteran on that team? No.
It's interesting, too. I had Eric Crocker on my channel yesterday, and I asked him, Eric, what is Jimmy Garoppolo? We talk a lot about Jimmy's limitations, and I could list them forever. What is the best thing he does? And he said, confidence he inspires, his leadership, his likability. I mean, I think it's no question those are the things that make him who he is, that give him the value he has. I mean, I guess you could say accuracy and a quick release, but I mean, I still can't get over that miss of Juszczyk down the sideline in Tennessee. Like, don't tell me he's accurate. I'm sorry. Yeah, that miss of Ayuk in Dallas. Like, yeah, on the short throws, he can hit guys in stride most of the time, but more than 10 yards down the field, I don't know.